The Buzz, your music news update for the latest on your favorite artist and more. Sponsored by JoJoMatMusic.com. Hello everyone, I am Pistol and this is The Buzz. A video of a Rastafarian selector performing at a gay party has evoked the anger of several viewers on YouTube and other social media platforms. The video, titled "Toronto Gay Dancehall Queens Having a Good Time on Stage," was posted on YouTube in August. However, it has recently gone viral on various social networking sites and has received more than 11,000 views in less than a week. In the almost 3-minute long video, the mostly male patrons could be seen dancing up a storm to the latest dancehall songs, including QQ's One Drop. Before 19 seconds into the video, the controversial DJ made his appearance by running on a stage, chasing off patrons, pushing 3 men off the stage to create enough room for himself. Clad in cream pants with grey t-shirt and matching turban, the DJ began jumping to the beat of Conscience's Walk and Wine and yelling, "Woy, this an a boring time," fueling the energy of the gyrating male patrons. At that point, a particularly passionate male couple took the spotlight, grinding on each other with one man on his head top while his partner held him firmly by the hips, daggering from behind, much to the delight of the other patrons and the spirited Ras. Men dressed in full female apparel made their presence known when Gaza Slim's Independent Ladies blared through the speakers. The dynamic DJ, feeding off the vibes of the crowd, yelled, "Where all the independent ladies there?" And the more effeminate patrons could be seen showing their appreciation for the hit song by bussing a wine and strutting to the middle of the dance floor. As the video concluded, the Ras could be seen jumping on stage and yelling, "All who want party say party, party me say," to cheers of approval from patrons. Unlike the patrons in the video who were appreciative of the Rastaman's efforts, some viewers were not as kind. They're going in hard on the Ras. Dancehall Sing J Rain Seville has finally responded to speculations that Bugle's single No Compatible was directed to her. Rain released a new video called Mad Dem, in which she proclaims herself to be compatible with any man that she chooses to be compatible with. Rain says Mad Dem is about women who are comfortable with themselves. Persons that are saying that Rain is not compatible, that is a big misconception, she laughed. She also says she and her child's father are not friends. However, they do communicate for the purpose of the child they share together. The controversial video shows the artist in a different light. Sexy, confident, and mind-blowing are just a few of the words to describe its content. Mad Dem was directed by Derotted Youth TV and produced by JRK Productions. The concept reflects sexiness, confidence, and happiness. The song is already said to be a ladies' anthem and was premiered recently on Hype TV Up and Live. Rain also revealed that she had no problem taking risk, as she is no longer a sheltered artist. Dancehall group Voicemail and JRK Productions also helped with the composition of the track. Rain Seville had tongues wagging in the music industry earlier this year after a set of provocative pictures were released featuring herself and dancehall artist Conscience. The pictures were released in order to assist with the promotion of their collaboration, Seckle Down Body. Dancehall artist Charlie Black has been on tour in Europe for over a month now. However, the hard-working Trelawney native is making sure that he does not miss a beat at home. He recently released 2 brand new singles locally, Top General and Fiesta. Fiesta was recorded in Germany for the German label Jugglers Records, and Top General was recorded in Germany for Jamaican producer DJ Tropical. Both songs are currently enjoying strong rotation locally. The DJ has a number of dates to complete in Europe before he returns home. So far, he performed in places like France, Germany, Spain, and Italy. Also in the pipeline for the artist is an upcoming tour of Africa. This tour could begin as early as late October or early November. Singer Tessa and Chin is still on cloud 9 following the broadcast of her audition for the televised talent show The Voice on American network NBC last Tuesday. Speaking to the Jamaica Observer, Chin described watching her pre-recorded performance as surreal. Tessa, who gained prominence locally for her hit song Hideaway, mesmerized her audience performing Pink's Try. She indicated her television audience might not have a chance to hear Hideaway, as a journey through The Voice is about reinventing herself herself in presenting music for a wider global audience. As for her decision to work with coach Adam Levine, Tesson drew parallels with her own musical style and that of the Maroon 5 frontman. Tesson said, quote, Adam is a musical chameleon. You hear pop, rock, and different elements and genres in him, and I like that. I hate being put in a box. I believe one should be free, end quote. During the broadcast, cameras cut away to catch reaction from Chin's father, Richard, as well as her husband, Michael Anthony Cuff Jr. It was the responses of her father which she found most heartwarming. Tesson is not resting on her laurels and is looking forward to future performances on the show. There are 2 more weeks of auditions before the elimination rounds begin, so get your votes on for the Jamaican Songbird. Ranch Entertainment is proud to announce the release of Shaggy's 12th album titled Out of Many One Music, produced by legendary Jamaican duo Sly and Robbie, and Sting International, co-produced by Lenky Marsden, now available digitally on iTunes and in all leading music stores in the Caribbean. With an appearance on one of New York's popular morning news shows, Pix 11, Shaggy had a jam-packed week as one of music's highly acclaimed artists with 2 multi-platinum albums, 8 number 1 hits, 12 top 10 singles worldwide, a diamond-selling album, and a Grammy for Best Reggae Album. Shaggy is at it again. With tremendous reviews from elite members of the press and media, it is evident that Out of Many One Music is a must-have. Out of Many One Music puts Shaggy in a class of his own and shows the authenticity and creativity Shaggy is so well known for, says the critics. The vibe of the album was inspired by deep grooves of pioneering roots reggae band Black Uhuru, to which Shaggy added his own flavor. Shaggy celebrated the release of his album with friends, members of the press and media, and to a sold-out crowd at the beautiful and trendy Milk River in Brooklyn, New York. Attorneys for Vybz Kartel, Tom and Christopher Vincent, released a statement on the record for Adidja Palmer. The statement read, on the 18th day of September 2013, in a news release by the Jamaica Constabulary Force Constabulary Communication Network entitled Contraband Found in Kartel's Jail Cell, stated that following a search of the jail cell occupied by Adidja Palmer on Sunday the 15th of September 2013 and Monday the 16th day of September 2013, a number of items of contraband were seized from his cell. These include 1. A DVD player and an Apple iPod, 2 cellular phones, and 3. A piece of paper containing instructions purportedly written by a popular entertainer. These items, the police release reported, were seized in connection to a murder inquiry conducted following the shooting death of Patrick Samuels, otherwise called Roach. Following upon our investigation and instructions, we are in a position to state, A. The DVD and Apple iPod taken from the cell of Adidja Palmer were being held by him with the full permission and knowledge of the authorities and the superintendent of the prison. B. With respect to the 2 telephones reportedly taken from our client's cell, all our investigations reveal that these phones were taken from an adjoining cell. The occupier of that cell has already indicated to the authorities that the phones belong to him. And C. The piece of paper mentioned above is in fact instructions written by Palmer to a financial institution. The statement continued to say, this news release was obviously calculated to prejudice the pending bail application and trial of Mr. Palmer set in the Home Circuit Court for the 18th of November 2013. It contains the obvious implication that by possessing these items of contraband, Mr. Palmer was in some way connected to the murder of Samuels. I am Pistol, and that, my friend, was The Buzz. That was The Buzz, your music news update for the latest on your favorite artist and more. Sponsored by JoJoMatMusic.com.
Talk up individual cause you're hot. The big spenders, them approve that. Don't you know we have the dance till knock? The girls are here to take the dance floor back. Let's bring the sexy back to the dance floor. Wanna see the girls moving, dancing like before. Let's bring the sexy back to the dance floor. Have the gangsters' heads turning, crying out for more. The girls them love to see them on them flossing. We don't want to see them go dancing. It's time some guys stop violating. Move to the side, don't have the girls waiting. On the floor, some guys going wild. They need to stop and check their profile. Starting right now, the girls are back in style, back to show off their feminine smoking in your pipe. It's about time you take the sidelines, interstate all night. It's not a good sign. Thinking back in time when the man them a spend and the girls on the dance floor are wine up for them. I've said it once, let me say it again. This bullpen thing called